Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on air forever. And we're gonna talk about how the Raptors won 107 to 100. The Jazz go to 15 and 35 and 5 and 18 on the road. The Raptors go to 30 and 21, 14 and 11 at home. A nice pass to Scotty Barnes sealed the game for the Raptors, and a nice mid-range jumper from Brandon Ingram helped too. The Raptors won the first quarter 28 to 23. The Jazz won the second quarter 33 to 23. Then the Raptors won the third quarter 35 to 28. In the fourth quarter 21 to 16. And then you look at Lauri Markkanen. He led the team in scoring with 27 points. He was able to get some nice drives and some nice threes to go down. He attacked real good and kept the defense off balance. And he was able to get to the free throw line because of that. 7 to 7 from the free throw line, 2 of 9 from 3, 9 to 23 from the field. He still had a double-double with those 27 points because he had 11 rebounds. He also had 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block. 4 offensive boards, 0 personal fouls, and was a -5 and plus minus. A really strong performance from him, and they needed it because they would have got blown out if he didn't. Cody Williams got some nice, easy finishes and a nice spot up 3. He played 20 minutes and had 10 points, went 4 or 5 from the field, 1 of 1 from 3, 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 boards, no turnovers in the steal, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a -1 and plus minus. He's taking high quality looks. He's scoring in double figures. That's about what you expect and what you will want from him. And it's good that he's been able to do it in a couple games. Yusuf Nurkic, he's doing a lot of things for this team. 33 minutes for him. He had 11 points. He struggled offensively in this one. He went 3 of 11 from the field, even missed some easy layups that he couldn't really get to go down. He's not as athletic, not as bouncy as he used to be, but he did have a couple leg injuries when he was younger. And he's just not as mobile, and that makes things harder on him, especially when you go against more athletic teams like a team like the Raptors. He went 4 of 7 also from the free throw line. He had 13 boards, so he still ended up with a double-double. He had 1 assist and 5 turnovers. A lot of his assists were just too predictable, and he just led them on, and they just was able to get it. He also had 1 steal and 3 blocks. The 3 blocks is probably one of the more impressive things for him to still be able to do. He also had 4 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, was a -7 and plus minus. Isaiah Curlier, he's going to try to attack. He's going to try to take the spot up threes. In 30 minutes, he had 19 points. He went 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. And he's a good driver, and he can also kick and also get rid of the ball early and often to get fast assists. And he's really good at it. He had 4 boards, 7 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals in the block, 1 offensive board, 1 personal foul, and a -6 and plus minus. Obviously, they didn't have Keontae George in this one. That's why Collier got to start. Ace Bailey, he missed way too many shots in this one, 27 minutes. He only had 4 points. He was the only starter to not score in double figures. In points, he still got 11 rebounds, which was the best part of his night. But he went 1 of 10 from the field and 0 of 2 from 3. And he scored his other points at the free throw line, but it was only 2 because he went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Rookies have nights like this where they try to score, they try to play their game. The defense try to take them out of it, try to make them think a little bit more, and try to make them uncomfortable, and they just don't know how to adjust. They just don't know how to counter at this point of their career, and that's basically what was happening. 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 1 steal in the block, 1 offensive rebound, and on top of that, he had 5 personal fouls, and you just can't have a bad shoot night, and on top of that, foul a lot, and still see why your team will lose if you do that. He was a -17 and plus minus. That was the worst on the team. Kevin Love, 4 points, had a nice bank-in layup. Other than that, he struggled to score. 15 minutes, 2 of 7 shooting from the field. He missed all his open threes. 0 of 3 from the three-point line. He did have 5 boards, which was tied for the most off the bench. He also had 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds out of the 5, 1 personal foul of 0 and plus minus. Kyle Popowski played the lowest minutes off the bench with 9. He had 6 points. He went 2 of 4 from the field. He missed his only 3-pointer. He went 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 5 boards, which was tied for the most off the bench with Kevin Love. He also had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 3 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a -2 and plus minus. He's mainly out there for his size and his scoring. He used his size to grab boards. He scored enough for the minutes that he played, so you ain't going to be too mad with his performance. Bryce, you want him to have big nights, especially when the starters kind of didn't. 19 minutes for him, 4 points, He went 1 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 2 rebounds and 4 turnovers. He also had 2 steals. The 2 steals was the most off the bench, and 3 personal fouls is what he ended the game with. And he also was a -1 and plus minus. Obviously, you want to score in double figures, especially if you're Bryce and you've been able to do that the last couple games. And it's a letdown to only score 4 points. That's a bad performance. See, Mekhi Luke, 30 minutes, 8 points, 2 of 7 from the field. He went 2 of 6 from 3 and 2 of 2 from the free throw line to get it. He also had 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 2 turnovers with a steal, 2 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. He did a good job of trying to find a way to get good looks. It's just he couldn't make them enough when he did. And then Walter Clayton Jr., you can say the same from him. 18 minutes, he had 7 points. He went 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. He could never really get it going in this one. He had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 turnovers. On top of that, he also had 2 personal fouls, but he did have 1 offensive rebound out of the 2. And he finished as a -1 and plus minus. And then the Toronto Raptors, Brandon Ingram didn't get 20, but he got 19. 35 minutes, he was 7 of 19 from the field. He went 1 of 5 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. I mean, you got to live with him taking the jumpers, got to live with him taking contested drives. The Jazz did a good job of making it tough, and he had to adjust himself and readjust himself throughout the game. And he also missed some easy ones that he usually makes. And at the end of the day, that kept it close for the Jazz to have a chance to win it, but not enough for them to actually get it done because he ended up coming through for him in the end. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers, still in the block. 1 personal foul in the -1 and plus minus. R.J. Barrett led them in scoring with 21 points. Obviously, he's going to drive, and that worked out for him. He also had the 3-ball going, but he ate a lot, too, at the free throw line. 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 2 of 6 from 3, 6 of 12 from the field. He also had 6 boards, 4 assists, 3 turnovers in the block, 2 offensive rebounds, 2 personal fouls, and a +13 and plus minus. And then Scotty Barnes, 34 minutes, 14 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. He had 9 boards. 9 boards ended up being the most on the team. He had 4 assists, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. Just a complete game from him doing everything you need and everything that can be done for the team, while also scoring a good amount of points. He also had 2 offensive rebounds, 3 personal fouls, and a +5 and plus minus. Kyler Murray Boyles was the only starter to not score in double figures for them in points. He played 24 minutes, only had 4 points. He went 2 of 7 from the field and missed his only 3. He did have 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and no turnovers. He also had 1 steal and 2 blocks, 4 offensive rebounds, and 4 personal fouls, and was a +3 and plus minus. And then Emmanuel Quickly, 33 minutes, 17 points, 6 of 12 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He kept knocking down threes and kept trying to attack the basket quick and fast, and it ended up working out for him tonight because he was efficient. He did have 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, and 4 steals. The 4 steals ended up being the most in the lineup and off the bench, and he just had a game high with that for the Raptors. He also had 2 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and a +8 and plus minus. Sandro, he was all over the court when it came to scoring the basketball, getting to the basket, hitting threes. That's what he does every game, it seems like. 30 minutes, 20 points, 6 of 9 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 6 boards. 6 boards ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 4 turnovers and a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Jamison Battle, 4 minutes, 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover. The rebound was offensive, and he had no personal fouls and was a -2 and plus minus. OG Abaji, 2 minutes. He also went 0 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. He had 1 rebound, no turnovers, no personal fouls, and a +1 and plus minus. And Jamal Shedd played 20 minutes. He had 5 points. He went 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 rebound, 4 assists, no turnover. He's been good at running the offense, attacking real early, and making passes quickly too that can lead to buckets, and it's been working out for him when he comes off the bench. He also had 2 personal fouls and a 0 and plus minus. Walter, 18 minutes. He had 7 points. He went 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He scored basically all his points at the free throw line, going 5 of 5 there. He had 1 rebound in the assist, no turnovers in the steal, 1 offensive board, 3 personal fouls, and a -3 and plus minus. And Grady Dick, 11 minutes. He went 0 of 2 from the field. He missed his only 3. And then he also had 2 boards and 1 assist and a steal. No turnovers, 1 personal foul, and was a +5 and plus minus. 84 field goals for the Raptors, 42% from the field. 90 for the Jazz, 36% from the field for them. 36 threes taken by the Jazz. They shot 22%. 35 for the Raptors. They shot 34%. 34 free throws taken by the Jazz, 82%. 30 taken by the Raptors, 83%. 42 rebounds for the Raptors, 56 for the Jazz. And then the Raptors had 22 assists. The Jazz had 20. 16 turnovers for the Raptors, 22 for the Jazz. That's one of the biggest reasons why they lost. And then 11 steals for the Raptors, 10 for the Jazz, 8 blocks for the Raptors, 6 for the Jazz, 13 offensive rebounds for the Raptors, 18 for the Jazz. And the Jazz also had 38 defensive rebounds while the Raptors only had 29. They helped the Jazz stay in it. And then 23 personal fouls and 21 personal fouls for the Jazz. Like I said, though, the Jazz did shoot more free throws, and they did shoot a worse percentage, but not by much because it's only 82 to 83. Other than that, good game, fun, entertaining, good watch. And the Raptors had to slow it down a little bit, be a little bit more patient, wait for things to open up, get to their spots, take their time, and just read the defense the right way and counter it. And it's easier said than done, but that's all they really needed to do. They have a lot of veterans. They have guys that have put up numbers in the past, and they all come together to try to do it on this roster. Congrats to Scotty Barnes for being named an All-Star again. I knew he would be a good player coming out of the draft, and it's good to see it be so early in his career since he's already done it before, and to see him become a multiple-time one. And obviously that means he's one of the better players in the league. He does so much, and he works so hard, and he plays so hard, and he just reads the teams that he go against so well. And it's been working out for him as a two-way player and a good playmaker and a guy that's still developing and getting more confident as a scorer. And other than that, the Raptors, they look like a playoff team this year. They just have to continue to stay healthy and continue to play games like this and do even better if they can. Obviously, some guys didn't shoot the ball as great as you would want, but at the end of the day, that's what happens when you play the game. You never know what's going to happen. Other than that, Jazz, they're still young. They had a lot of injuries. They beat up and toe up right now. The Raptors should have won this game, and they should have took it like that. And they just should be happy and glad that they got it done with the win. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell, of course, to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.